Hi everybody and welcome back to Tech Geek. The iPhones may be the most popular name when it comes to smartphones with performance. But we cannot ignore how much underrated the Android phone market is. Android phones such as the Google Pixel series have stunning cameras. And Samsung always knows how to add an extra layer of performance and style to their phones. Today, let's count down the best Android phones of 2020. Our 10th pick is a budget-friendly phone that also packs a punch of its hardware. Unlike other phones, the Moto G Power has a stunning battery life which lasts 2 or 3 days. It also has an ultra-wide and macro camera and it's compatible with all US carriers. It comes in with 64GB of storage and 4GB of RAM. So, if you ignore Motorola's slow software updates, nothing can beat the price. TLC is a mid-range Android smartphone, but it can hold off against most of high-specs Android phones without any issues. It comes in with excellent build quality and a good AMOLED display. It can be upgraded to Android 11 when the operating system is released, and even with the current Android OS, it delivers a superb performance to match other high-end phones. It comes in with a 6GB RAM and 128GB of storage. And if you want to save some bucks and buy something that suits the trends, this phone is the way to go. We have another 5G phone coming up in our list, but we cannot ignore Xiaomi's flagship Mi 10 Pro. It comes in with 8GB RAM and 256GB storage, which unfortunately is not expandable. The main attractive thing about the Mi 10 Pro is its camera. It's a quad lens stack and carries an ultra-wide lens and 2 telephoto optics. The phone also boasts a good battery life. If it wasn't obvious by the name, it can connect to any 5G network without any issues. ZTE is known for producing budget-friendly phones, but it really hits the market with its new Blade 10 Prime. It comes in with a 6.3 LCD display that can match the standards of any high-end phones at the same price. It has a Helio P60 processor, 3GB of RAMs, and 64GB of storage, which is plenty for the price point. The only issue with this phone is that it isn't water resistant, and it's very unlikely to get upgraded to Android 10. You might be surprised why OnePlus 8 is appearing far early in our list. But that's because it wasn't much of a major upgrade from the OnePlus 7T. But it is still one of the best because of its impressive 5G connection. It has some bumps in the specs and also a smooth 90Hz display. It also has a better software modifications and an impressive camera, all which are improvements compared to the previous OnePlus phone's iterations. With its sleek and solid hardware plus that unmistakable 5G connection, OnePlus can stand as one of the best Android phones in the 2020 phone market. Hardware and the specifications may be the main thing you look for in a phone. But you cannot forget the impressive design of Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus feels modern in every way imaginable, with a sleek looking display that gives a modern feeling to it. Apart from the display, it has a great battery life and supports fast charging. It has a great camera performance, but the quality is something hindered in low light conditions. It has one of the best stylus performance plus a smooth 120Hz screen, which is a massive improvement in its display. Now, all of us don't use the phones just to make phone calls and browse the internet. Something that most phone providers now aiming for is mobile gaming. And one who is pioneer in this is Asus, and this year they have introduced the ROG Phone 2. This comes in with a 6.6-inch FHD Plus display along with a 120Hz refresh rate that can run any games at its top setting without any issues. It also has air trigger touch sensors that lets you use the corners of your phone as customizable input for shooting games. ROG Phone 2 comes in with impressive battery life as well, so you don't have to worry about plugging to chargers while you are gaming. Google Pixel 4's weakness may be its battery life, but there are many impressive features that this phone has achieved if we ignore that. The Pixel 4 XL comes in with the best Android cameras up to date. It can avoid low light conditions or even take quality photos in the bright sunlight. It comes in with a 6GB RAM and 64GB storage, plus a smooth 90Hz display. This is a huge upgrade from the 3XL, and it's considered one of the best phones out there. Samsung has once again accomplished a great feat after its S10 Plus with this year's S20 Plus. This phone has come with a major improvements such as a bigger display and a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. It comes in with a new Snapdragon 865 processor and is even capable of 5G connection. But it also comes in with a few issues such as a slow fingerprint connection and unavailability of a headphone jack. But its good battery life, exceptional performance, and the gorgeous display can beat all disadvantages and can stand alone as one of the best among the competitors. And yes, the one to top our list and the one to become the all-rounder is the One 8 Plus Pro. It is one of the well-designed and most impressive Android phones available in the market. Its hardware can match any Android or iPhone out there in the market, and its Oxygen OS gives a smooth and fluid performance without any lagging. It also comes in one of the best cameras that can even compare with phones like the Google Pixel, having the primary sensors that can take photos in any condition. It has some exceptional specs, plus a 120Hz screen that has a smooth and high quality display. OnePlus 8 is surely the best in the market. So, did you like our list? Did you find some great alternatives to replace your iPhone? With Android's new operating system making its way to the market, it would be a great time to get your hands on one of those Android phones. If you enjoyed the list, make sure to like the video and don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to be updated about all future content. Stay safe, Android fans, and we'll see you in our next video.